Well, hello everybody. It's Wednesday. It's 5 o'clock someplace. That means it's time for Gold Fever Radio.
Whoa! Like living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, it ain't that long.
Well, good evening once again. It's good to see all you guys' smiling faces. Well, actually, I can't see your smiling faces, but you can sure see my smiling face. It is Wednesday, April the 24th, 2024. I am here. I got to tell you, though, these last few days, I didn't know if I was going to be here today. I was pretty under the weather these last couple of days. Spent a couple of days in bed. I don't know what it was. Something hit me, though. But anyway, so glad to see you guys popping in. What is there? There's only 255 days left in this year. That's right. This year is zooming by. We do this week by week. Yeah, every Wednesday, it's another week. Today is National Bucket List Day. Man, I got a lot of stuff on my bucket list. I got to start scratching stuff off of my bucket list. Today is National Stop Food Waste Day. I gave some food away today, too, so I didn't want to waste it. I was going to throw it away, and I decided I'd give it to somebody else. So that was pretty good. I did accomplish that. It is National Pigs in a Blanket Day. That kind of sounds good to eat. On this day in history, 2005, Pope Benedict, whatever he was, 10v1, took over. What's 10v1? That'd be 10, 5, and a 1, right? So if that's before or after, so that should be, what, 16? Anyway, 1800, Library of Congress was established. And in 1982, Jane Fonda's workout video released. And I know all you guys had to run out there to get that Jane Fonda workout video. I know y'all did. See, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. You share birthdays with people like Kelly Clarkson's 42, Barbara Streisand is 82, and Phil Robertson is only 78. Well, summer is here. It's starting to warm up, as you guys all know. It's drying out here pretty good. All the moisture in the ground is pretty well drawn out. People are starting to go out and do some dry washing, get some gold. I saw some gold today somebody got up on the hill here. A little dry washing, metal detector, and found some nice little pieces of gold. It's always nice when you get out and find gold. Okay, what else is going on here? Oh, I gotta say thank you to all you channel supporters, Patreon supporters. Got a new Patreon, Mark Nye. I believe that's how you say that. Thank you, Mark, for your Patreon support. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, we got our outing, our Patreon channel supporter outing. I think that's scheduled now for November 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's going to be in the Gold Basin claim up there, the new claim up there. That's for gold and meteorites. It's pretty good camping up in there, so the weather should be good come November. We'll have us some bonfires, or we'll just have a good time up there. But that's when that's scheduled for, so you guys can start marking that onto your calendars. And you guys will be getting an email coming up about that also. So the claims are all back from BLM. I've been working on them. They should be released here soon. I know I probably say that every week, but they are being worked on. That is the prospecting clubs. So you can find out more information on the prospecting club because those claims are in the club. That's you can find that out at goldfeverradio.com. Yes. Okay, if you're not a member of any of those pages, goldfeveradventures.com, goldfeverradio.com, and same with Facebook too, and same with YouTube too. All right. What else is going on? I was looking today about making some homemade butter. I thought that kind of sounds interesting. Homemade butter. Get some heavy whipping cream and beat the shit out of it till it turns to butter. Has anybody ever done that? Does it taste pretty good? I thought that would taste kind of good. A while back, I said that one of the changes we're going to do for Patreon stuff is whenever I found any type of gold doing equipment, I was just going to give it away to a Patreon supporter. So my last little bit that I did, I think this came from dry washing. There wasn't a whole lot of gold in there, but there was some gold in there. So I found that. I also got this little miner's hat pin and an Indian head penny. What's the date on this Indian head penny? 1890. So this I'm going to give away to a Patreon supporter, and I think I'm going to do that. Hey Gary, how come you're not logging in there, Gary? You should be following that link that I sent to you to get into the show via your email. Gary's supposed to be a guest here tonight. I've been waiting for him to pop in. So Gary, I sent you a link email. Go click on that link. Let's see who is in the chat room here. Paul's first again. MG Toe. No, I didn't find my beer. I don't drink beer anymore. I gave up on that stuff. It's not good for you. Let's see. Patty's Adventures. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Steve Collier. Hello. Joseph Otto. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Where you at now? TJ. Trippin' Tommy. Let's see. Stefan was a shank, and now she is just an old lady. Yeah, she got really bad after the Vietnam stuff or whatever it was. She really turned into a real weirdo. You're right on that. Yes, Gary, you'll try. Buck Rackley, hello. Mike Bush, hello from Golden Valley. You're in Golden Valley, huh, Mike? All right. I need to, I'm going to make it plan back up to the Meadview area. I think I'll go to Gold Basin after the first of the month, sometime after the first. Within that first week, I think I'm ready for a vacation. I'm going to go up there and hang out for maybe a week or two up there in the Gold Basin area. Look for some meteorites and play around. Oh, we also still got the wheel going on. I think there's only like 10 or 11 spots left from the wheel is all there is. Giving away a metal detector, all types of prizes given away. Let's see, Bobby, hello. Send me an email. Hello, everyone. Jack, when the get together, send me an email. Hello, everyone. Jack, when the get together, send me an email. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, when the outing's going to be? Is that what you're talking about, Bobby? I don't know what you mean, man. Send you an email. Let's see. I should write down that. You got to send me an email. It's easier for you to send me an email. You send me an email, then I have your email. How about that one? My email is goldfeverradio@yahoo.com. If you send me an email, then I have your email. There's Gary popping in. All righty. Let's see. The gold color, evening 420. All right, we done. Guess his name is Gary. Gary has been around the world prospecting. Gary has been to Arizona. He's been to Colorado. He's been to Nome. And now I hear he's in Costa Rica. Man, this is a true prospector, I guess. He even looks like a prospector. Rocky Mountain prospector, Brad. Hello. All right, let's bring old Gary in here. There's Gary. Hey, Mr. Gary.
Hello, Jack.
What the hell's happening, buddy?
Oh boy, I just had a great fresh tuna dinner, and I'm a happy camper.
You're in Costa Rica.
I am
What the hell you
down.
doing there?
Well, just about whatever I want to do.
You in a hotel room there?
No, I have some relatives, an aunt and an uncle that teaches down here. A niece and a nephew. Oh, it's a niece and a nephew. Never mind. Thank you, honey. And they have a place, and they're putting us up, so the overhead is pretty low. And they've been showing us all the sites. We've gone on several tours. We're going to go on a catamaran tomorrow. It has an open bar and feeds us supper, and we can go fishing. So we're excited about that.
Well, that's pretty good. So you doing any prospecting down there?
Well, there's a lot of volcanoes down here, and I've been asking around, and there's not much prospecting. You would think with all the volcanoes that are erupting all over this country that it would spew out some gold. And I didn't really bring any of my prospecting gear with me, other than a metal detector. And so, no, I haven't.
Well, let me ask you: is there any prospecting stores around in the area?
Not that I know of. Maybe in the next closest town up in Liberia.
No, maybe in Liberia. That's a town, not a country.
Oh, well, if there's no prospecting stores in the area, then there's probably no gold in the area.
That's probably a pretty good sign, huh?
Yeah. If there's a lot of stores, people selling pans, then there's probably some gold. If nobody's selling no pans, then there's probably not a lot of gold.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had a pan down here. There's a lot of streams and stuff. I'd like to do a couple tests, but I didn't even bring a pan.
Well, just go get a bowl then or something. Use a bowl.
I could do that. Yeah.
You don't need
Do it.
riffles to pan with.
No, you don't need ripples. Maybe a few dents, but
All right. Terry Curry. Hello, Richard Duke. Mark and I. All right. Mark, glad you made it in. Yeah. So how long you up there for?
oh, we got another few more days down here, and then we're going to be traveling home and getting set for our next prospecting trip. David and I, we just got back from 2 weeks on our claims down there on the Arkansas River in Colorado, and we did pretty good. So, there we mostly dredge, but hell, I'm up for any kind of prospecting. I like dry washing, actually. The heat doesn't really bother me. Okay. I got something from my niece here. Costa Rica has a lot of gold, but the biggest nuggets tend to be close to the national park. So prospecting tends to involve a lot of off-road driving and hiking. You can pan for gold on the Rio Crater Beach or with a guide on the Rio Tigre. But the area of big nuggets take a lot more effort finding. Well, there you go. That's the download on that.
All right. Well, then get your detector and head on over there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I
All
got to
right.
do is figure out this bus system.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm seeing who's popping in here. Richard Duke, Josh Cooper, Randy's Treasures Adventures, Adrian S, Rocky Mountain, Terry. Okay. Uh, so the Arkansas. So when you get back, are you going back to the Arkansas?
Well, I'd like to go at least one more time. I'd like to come down to Arizona, probably September or maybe or something in that area there.
That would
Um,
work.
yeah, currently I'm helping my son out building some construction that he wants done. I'm pretty cheap labor anymore.
Well, then come on out here then. Yeah, come on out in September. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we could work a deal for some lot rents or something.
Hey, yeah. Maybe we can. I got a lot of projects around here to do. So you talk about Arkansas River doing some dredging. So how much gold did you guys get this time?
Well, more than normal. We probably got close to 10 grams piece, and I'm estimating because I haven't weighed mine all up yet, which isn't, doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot.
Oh, that
When
ain't
you were
bad.
up there, we had a hard time getting a gram, but the water was so high when you got there that it was real difficult.
So when you going back?
Well, if we go back, it's probably going to be sometime in, I would guess, May or June or July.
Well, I need to go with you.
Well, yes, you do.
June or
We
July.
need to find out when the runoff it has stopped, so you're not in the middle of that.
Oh yeah.
Because remember we had to dredge up a little cubby there. That by the way, your hole is still there. I saw it.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the eddy part, there's not a lot of material getting moved into there.
No,
But you
but
guys are out in the middle though.
well, yeah, we have been recently for the last couple of years. We've been a little closer to shore, and we've been dredging in this one area. That every time you go back, of course, you got to re-dredge what you've already dredged, so that you can get down to um, a clay layer. And that we just barely got into this time. There was at least a foot and a half of overburden in our hole from last year's runoff. So,
So you think the water will be down then in July or whatever, May, July? It'll be down.
well, I got to check with my partner, Dave Paxton, and he keeps a pretty close eye on all that. He lives just an hour away from our claims there, where I'm about 3.5 hours away from him. So he has a pretty good feel for that, and he's dredged in off the Arkansas now for, I'm sure over a decade. And well, you remember Dave? Oh, you know Dave. I mean, he was so good up at Steamboat, if you remember, and that's where him and I became friends, and we've been tight as two ticks on a dog since then.
So so yeah. So if it's down, yeah, keep me informed, man. If I'm invited, I'm coming back, man.
You're always invited. You're kind of like the camp clown.
The who?
The
Camp.
camp clown. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, you're always cracking up different jokes. Well, now you don't have that cute little pup that was with you last time, but,
No.
um, you guys were a kick. But you come up in your camper, and I love the camper because it's been well used.
Well, I don't have that camper now. All I have is my truck camper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
What
up
did
on.
you
It's up
you
on the
put you
lot.
put that up on Mead?
Yeah, I put that up there on the lot up there. So now I just have my truck camper that I put on the truck, which is fine.
Yeah, well, that I went up there to Meadville and camped in on your land there, and that was a whole different experience for me using the Mine Lab 1000, and then I also had a 6000, uh, and that was pretty exciting to find gold like that, yet still encased in that caliche. Um, that was kind of cool.
That's right. You did find some nuggets up there, didn't you? Metal. It took
I
you a while
did.
to start locking in on it, but once you honed in on it, then you started popping them out.
Well, metal detecting for gold is a certain head. You can't go fast. You don't need to be swinging that detector from left to right like a slingshot, but you just got to go slow, and you start to hear that distinctive tone, and it may just be a beep one way, and you just have to go slow. You taught me that up in Nome too.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did. So, no, what did you guys do up in Nome mostly up there? I know you did the high bankers, but
right. We did that. We did. I did some metal detecting, and I did find a piece of gold. Not a very big piece, but I finally found a piece after someone put my nose on it. And we did some dredging up there for Augie. Um, he took us to a stream that he wanted to check out, I'm thinking, because it didn't have any gold in it, but we froze our ass in the water there. But um, anyway, we had a pretty good time up there.
That was fun. I think about that every now and then, thinking about it'd be nice to go back and do more gold hunt. I did some fishing. I don't think I'd fish next time. I think I'd just spend more time just looking for gold.
Yeah, well, Tyler, he likes that fishing, and he's so damn good at that. Um, and but I think I would do maybe more high banking, and but they had that great big old slide. I don't know what you call it, where they dumped a bunch of material at the top of it, and you slowly washed it down
Yeah.
to the sluice and stuff. That was interesting, but I think I would do a little bit more metal detecting. You killed it up there, metal detecting.
Well, I think I found something like I found over 30 nuggets.
That's killing it.
I know, and you know what's sad? I found them all with the gold monster. Imagine if I would have had the 6,000 up there.
Oh no, you would have robbed them blind.
I don't know about that, but I think I would have did a lot better. But
Well, I was amazed. I mean, they took us out to that one site to metal detect, and everybody takes off, me included. We're out there in the field going up and down and whatever, and you walk about 10 feet from where they dropped you off, and you're starting to find nuggets, one after the other, and it's like, boy, that guy pisses me off.
slick plate, that's what they called that. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, that was a slick plate that you
Slick
ran
plate,
spray.
that's correct.
You
Yeah.
ran down the spray on that there up there. Yeah. So you did some high banking. They brought material over. That was kind of fun. You guys, I know you guys were kind of always down there at that high banking place, but there
Well,
was
we did our best there, but then we also took some fishing trips and stuff because I wanted to bring home some halibut and some salmon and just doggone good fishing down there. But I guess if I had my druthers, I'd probably swing with you as far as going more after the gold.
well. Have I got a deal for you then?
Yeah.
We should go back one day, spend a couple of weeks. I just can't afford it.
Okay, so you want somebody to back you on that, huh?
Yeah, I'll back you the gold. Yeah. uh,
Well,
anybody, anybody that
I'm
can
up for
afford,
it.
yeah,
I'm
anybody
up
that
for
can,
it any time.
okay, anybody that can afford to go to Costa Rica.
Oh no! I mean, basically it was a plane ticket down here, and just food and odds and ends. It's really pretty inexpensive. The plane ticket was the most, but what the hell? I'm retired.
It's amazing being on the other side of the world, and yet it's only an hour difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same time here as it is in Colorado.
That's funny, huh?
It is kind of strange. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they speak some American down here, but mostly Spanish,
Oh.
and I don't understand what the hell they're saying. And I
Well, you
think
just
they
want to
kind of rip
say
me off sometimes.
sí, no
Gee,
comprende. Sí,
yeah.
no comprende. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me another one of those $100 bills.
Yeah. Uno,
Yeah. Uno.
uno, dos, tres,
Yeah.
cuatro,
Boy,
cinco,
you'd fit right in.
nueve, diez, ocho.
Well, you're pretty good.
I couldn't make any sentences. I know some words, but I couldn't put any sentences together.
No,
Other
well, my niece and nephew here, he does pretty good with the Spanish, and he's been down here a couple of years now. They teach at international school and have about 500 students in their school. And they give them a pretty good deal. They give them housing, car to drive, insurance, and a good wage. So they're happy. They came here from Japan, so they're kind of traveling the world, checking out things.
You know, you get on your smartphone and there's a program translator. You speak into it and then turn it around to them, and it translates it to them.
Yeah, I tried that once. The guy slugged me.
Well, you're not supposed to say, "Give me all your money."
I knew it was something about money, and I had my finger kind of pointing at him. Maybe thought it was a gun or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I ain't joining the Peace Corps. So, how long you been prospecting for, Gary?
Pardon me?
How long you been prospecting?
Oh, I'm guessing about 15, maybe 16. I kind of lose track, you know. My memory isn't as good as it used to be, but it's been, oh, maybe even close to 20 years. I don't know, for quite a while.
So, what got you started then in prospecting?
Well, I went first to a metal detector, and my friend at that time also was a prospector. But as time went on, he was more into metal detecting, and I was more into prospecting. And, I went to some of those camps over there by Stanton, and that got me hooked. And then that time up in Steamboat that we went to, and that's where I met David. And then him and I, gosh, we've had a load claim, we've had placer claims, and we still have about 4 placer claims down there by the Arkansas.
Oh, that's good.
And but we got rid of the load claims. That scared us, and it was hard work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you, when I was up in Meadview, I went over on your claim and got some buckets of dirt.
Yeah,
Just to, hey,
yeah.
you froze there. I,
Because
I was
I
just
went up there with my dry washer, and I didn't find crap.
Well, I went down in that. I don't know where you went, but I went. Actually, what I was doing is I came out way further down because I went exploring down there around the King Tut and all of that. And I came out on. I couldn't get out there, and I came out, and I thought, holy shit, I was clear down here. And as I started driving up, I said, oh, well, there's their claim right there, you know. So I pulled down there and drove up that wash and looked around for a bit, and I said, you know what, I'm here. I'm just going to fill me a couple buckets of dirt. So I filled a couple buckets of dirt and I hauled them back to the camp and ran them through a dry washer. I only found like maybe 4 specks of gold.
Well, exactly. What the hell did you sell us there?
It's
I
there.
think you just wanted some money in your pocket and sold us a dead claim.
Oh no, we know it's good because right below you is another famous person that owns that claim.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So it might be deeper down is what I was thinking, because I never did hit a hard pack as I was digging down.
Yeah, I did one day of dry washing up there, and I did one day of metal detecting up there, and I really didn't find much. So maybe you're right. Maybe you just have to dig down deeper till you find, a good caliche layer
Yeah.
and start going through that.
Well, because further north is the GPA claim, and there's gold there, and across the street is the big King Tut area and all of that area. You know,
Yeah,
so
you probably worked our claim before you sold it to us, huh?
I only worked at one time, dry washed at one time. I didn't find anything metal detecting, but I did. I didn't do a lot of metal detecting, but I did dry wash there one time. Right, probably I was actually probably on the other claim just below you, or right there on the borderline because I could see his tailings of where he was running, and so I was right there, and I found a little bit of gold. So I knew there was gold there, but that's why he may have claimed up the lower part and not the higher part because
Yeah.
it's closer down. So that's why I say there may be more overburden. You have to go down. You got somebody. What do they call it? Uh,
Yeah. That's my eyes behind my head.
yeah,
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Leslie.
How are you, Bubba?
Hey, all right. How you doing?
Well, I'm sunburnt.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We went out to the
What you
beach
drinking
the other.
there? A root beer float?
She went outside. We went to the beach yesterday, and I put on suntan lotion 50, and I told her you better put some on. Well, no, she didn't need any.
Yeah,
Well,
typical.
she's as red as a crab now.
Hey,
I had no sympathy toward her.
no, what detector do you got?
Um, I think I have the 1000 with me.
That's what you brought, the 1000?
Yeah,
Well, that's not the best one, but you ought to take it to go down on the beach then.
yeah. Well, yeah, I plan to do that, hopefully.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beach areas, and, the sand is where we went yesterday was pretty white, so it wasn't really hot to walk on. Um, but, who knows? I didn't see anybody else metal detecting, but that's not to say, that's probably to say there's some good stuff to be found.
Oh yeah, rings and jewelry, all them beaches. Anytime you got people going out in the beaches, those are always. And if nobody's detecting them, then man, that's a gold mine in itself.
Yeah. What have I been doing?
I don't know, man. Hitting the pubs.
Well, I might have, but I don't remember.
All right, I got to play a commercial. You hold on, Gary.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Okay, take a break, guys. We'll be right back.
ICMJ, the International California Mining Journal, was first published in 1931, 93 years old this year. Since our first issue, our goal has remained the same, and that is to provide miners with a voice, a marketplace for their goods and services, and to offer expert advice and tips from our knowledgeable writers, miners, geologists, all in the field. We still offer our 12 and 24-month print subscriptions, but keeping up with the times and with our reader requests, the digital online subscription option allows for a simple and gorgeous reading experience using your preferred technology, your phone, your tablet, or computer. Sign up for our print, online, or both print and online at www.icmj.com or call us at 831-479-1500. For our advertising services, both display advertising and classifieds, select the Miners Market section or call us. Happy prospecting.
All right, Happy Prospect. That is a good magazine to get if you don't have. Hey, guess what, you guys? I did finally send an article into them. And I talked to him the other day, and he said that he was going over it, and maybe it might be in the next journal. Maybe. So now
Well,
I'm working
you're
on it.
famous enough as it is, aren't you?
So now I'm working on my second article to send in. Don G, welcome. Anyway, yeah.
You're
Uh,
crazy.
you're funny, Gary.
Oh, all the geckos come out at night, and they're up here on our ceiling.
Are they?
Yeah, and then we've seen some damn large ones too.
That's good
What?
luck.
Huh?
That's good luck.
Is it?
That's
I
what
don't
they
know.
say.
I didn't get too close, and he started charging me.
That's what they say.
Then,
Geckos is good luck.
well, then we've seen some sloths. I saw a three-toed sloth,
Wow, that'd be cool.
and we went through a chocolate and coffee tour a couple days ago, and that was kind of cool. How they make chocolate, it's quite a process, actually.
Wow.
And
Where is it on the beach?
anyway,
Bring it from the rest
I
of
would
the-
love to see a sloth.
yeah, well, they're very, very hard to spot because they're up in a tree and they look like part of the tree almost. And I'll send you a picture after we get done here of one.
I
And
know they don't move too fast.
no, no, no. I never saw it move actually.
Okay, I just looked up. It says, what does a gecko symbolize? Geckos, lizards of all kinds, have a long history representing good luck. And lots of people all over the world regard the gecko as a guardian of the home. How do you know?
Really?
Yep, I knew they were good luck. So when you
Hmm.
see geckos around your yard and in your on your house and that's just a sign of good luck.
Well, did you hear that, guys? Good luck. You have geckos running around your house.
You better go get a lottery ticket.
Well, we haven't seen any in the house yet, but I guess that's a possibility. And I did see a tarantula, but he was up in some little hole that he dug in the side of the mountain, and I just left him alone.
Yeah, they don't really hurt you too bad.
Yeah, well, I don't want to test it out.
Yeah, no. Time and Tide MD. Hello. Hi, guy from the UK. Oh, Time and Tide. He's in the UK. So, Gary, what's the biggest piece of gold you ever found?
I was asked that question since I've been up here, and I think my memory is correct. About a 5 gram piece.
Where was that?
That was wasn't Alaska. Maybe I won that, but I know I got one.
Oh, you found it on one of my claims.
I don't want to tell you that. The
There's
last
gold.
time we came down to visit you, I think we were there a couple weeks, but finally on the last day, you took me to this special spot. And I'll be damned if I didn't find some really good gold there. But now, so I said, I got to remember where this is. You think I do? No,
I
no.
can remember. Well, a lot
You
of people have been going up the hill. One guy went up there today and he found some nice stuff, dry washing and metal. He found like two nice little pickers with the metal detector and another little picker and a bunch of fines with the dry washer. So it's just all hit and miss.
Well, I tried bribing you. I've tried being nice to you. I've tried everything I can think of to get me led to the right spot. And I think it's just a matter of hard work.
Well, you don't ever put your marbles all in one basket. So you only run for a little bit and then move. You keep cleaning up and moving. That's the key. Moving.
But see, my problem is that if I did that like in a day, maybe I ran a dry washer for an hour in one spot and bucketed it, and then another spot and bucketed. I'd never know what bucket went where and
Oh,
actually how I got there.
yeah, but I'd only run for maybe 20 minutes in a spot, and then I just take it and go pan it out, have a little panning tub, pan it, and if there's no gold there, just pull it up the ways and try a different area. Do it that way. If you get something, then you put your panning concentrates into a bucket to bring back, but don't bring all your buckets back. You're right, you get confused.
Yeah. Well, even after 15 or 20 years prospecting, you never learn it all. There's always new ideas and new methods and stuff. It all gets down to the same thing, classification. But, there's so much equipment out there and so much do the same thing. You got to kind of figure out what works best for you. David and I, we use the gold cube and trommel quite a bit on cleanup from our dredges, and then we classify from that. But you can spend thousands, and
Yeah.
I have.
So what's the biggest piece of gold you got off the Arkansas?
I think it was a 2 gram nugget. I'm the only one that's found anything of any size down there. Most of the time, it's kind of floury and some flakes and stuff. But we haven't gotten down past the clay area. you know. And I'm still, you know, I know you're a diver, and I've used, you know, my breathing apparatus and stuff, but I'm not real comfortable with it, and so that kind of hinders me. And I'm afraid to put the weight belt on because I may never get back up.
Well, just strap it around your shoulders then,
Oh, well, there's a thought.
so that
But
way your feet are always up, and somebody can pull you back up. See?
oh, there you go. But I think that what I'm going to try is a full face mask, and I think, you know, because that thing in your mouth always seems to want to tug out, and you're always trying clenching your teeth, and
Yeah.
you know, if your teeth aren't your own, well, then who knows what might happen.
I don't know. I've never tried a full face mask, but I remember up there in Colorado when we were dredging, that other guy Eddie, he couldn't go underwater, and I know David tried him with the full face mask, and he just couldn't go underwater. He just could, no matter what, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to go underwater. It's just that I haven't had a lot of experience in it, and I need to get more. We keep swearing each time David and I go there that we're going to get me underwater more, and then somehow the time runs out, and
I think it's gonna rain.
let it, you know,
Stars.
Yeah.
I don't get there.
I saw dark
Well, if you're
clouds.
not going underwater, then you're just long arming it. Then.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, for the most part, that's all you can do out of the beginning because of the overburden that came in the hole. Um, you
Well,
know,
like
I went out and got a haircut and a beard trim before I came down here. Don't I look pretty good?
I was going to say, it looks like you trimmed a little hair.
It's not my normal mountain boy.
Well, I know when you wear a face mask, you got to trim underneath the nose a little bit to get the face mask to seal properly.
Uh, I
Just a
don't
little
want.
bit. Just you just got to trim some of the hair. The hairs right under the nose.
Okay, not a Hitler mustache though, huh?
No, no, you just got to trim it just a little bit. Just pull it away so that that's the problem I had when I tried to get certified for scuba diving. I couldn't. I had a hard time because my mask kept flooding on me. And he told me just to cut off my mustache. I said, well, didn't want to do that. So they said, well, try to just trim it. Well, I just wanted to pass it. So finally, I just cut it all off so I could pass it and then let it grow back. But everybody else with mustaches, that's what they have to do. They just have to just trim it down a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of like my hair to go wild. Always
Yeah,
have. You know, it helps in my Santa Claus gigs.
yeah, that's in December. That's how you make all your money. I know that's what you do doing Santa Claus, and then that pays for your prospecting the rest of the year.
You know, I donated every penny to scholarships. I
Oh, well,
don't
that's
make a I don't make a cent, but I enjoy children, so
well. I'm just a big kid.
yeah. So okay. Well, I'll start giving you some of my gold then, just to make you happy.
Hey, all right, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
But I know you don't keep your gold; you give it all away to your subscribers and patrons, and
Yeah, I don't keep gold.
you're a
Gold to
pretty
me,
generous man.
gold to me is just a commodity. I don't keep it. If I
Yeah,
had all my gold that I've ever found my whole life, I think I'd be a billionaire by now, man.
yeah, but you wouldn't be as successful as you are.
I wouldn't be as happy. I would have already been robbed or something by now.
Well, I don't know. I've seen that pistol that you carry around.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully you never have to use that. But no, I was looking the pictures the other day, man. I saw some big trays just full of old gold nuggets and stuff that I used to have years and years ago. And finally, I just said, I'm done pulling out of the safe to show people. I'm getting rid of it all, and I did. That was a long
Well,
time.
you know, I mean that seems to bring people back to the wheel and stuff that you guys put on, which is helping the camp out, and I try to participate as much as I can.
And you do a
Um,
good job.
well, you know, Les and I love you too. We really do. Ever since Stanton, um, we've enjoyed you down there. You got a great sense of humor, and Lisa is a wonderful lady. uh, and a good partner of yours. Although she doesn't put up with a lot of your BS.
God, I got to open my wallet now. Jeez, you're going to make me go poor now. All these compliments here.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, Roland Sexton, prospecting and exploring. Hello. Yes, so uh, I was trying to see who any Patreon supporters are in here.
Well, I think I might be one.
You are. So I was going to see who's been the longest of the thing, and you've been up there a while. So you may have to get these goodies then. I may have to give these to you then.
Well, I think that's good for putting me through this little trial.
So,
I'm not a real outgoing person.
oh, I know, I know you have a hard time with that. Yeah. No, but yeah, you're Santa Claus. But yeah, you're not an outgoing person. I ain't buying that.
Well, Santa Claus, that isn't me. That's Santa. And I can be whoever I want to be if I'm not me. How'd that go? Never
Oh,
mind.
well, that's what I am all the time because I'm not me, so I'm always somebody else. See,
I know, Jose.
so just always be somebody else then. The gold color. Okay. Is it getting dark there? Looks like the lights went out behind you.
It is blackout.
Is it really?
It's dark by 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
There we got Gecko.
Oh, I don't know if you can see him. No, I don't know if I can enlarge this picture. No, I can't do it.
It's dark
But
outside though, huh?
yeah, we got geckos up
Oh,
there.
you're outside right now?
Yeah, I'm out there on their patio.
Oh, I don't see the geckos, but it's dark. It's still sun is still shining here.
Yeah. Well, what's the temperature?
Hot.
Not as hot as it is here. My gosh.
How hot is
Like
it there?
being back in Iowa. I don't know. It must have been 110 degrees the other day or today. And my God. And humidity. You walk out of the shower and you're already sweating. Just, oh. I like Colorado. I like the no humidity.
Yeah. It says it's 84 here now.
Well, that's, is there any wind?
No, very little. Very little wind. 84 is good. We've been warming up. We got up in the 90s a couple times, just over 90s. It's going to start cooling back down again. So, time to get back out there.
Yeah.
I want to know how our girlfriend is.
How Lisa is?
Yeah.
So when you
How's
get,
Lisa doing?
oh, I don't know. I don't talk to her that much. TW, welcome. Yeah, well, next time you get out here, I'll take you back out to another secret spot so you can get gold.
All right. Well, then it's a date, and we'll be out there this year sometime.
Okay, I always try to take care of you. You take care of me. I got to take care of you.
Well, I've seen you take care of everybody. I mean, you care about everybody that comes to see you, and you want to make it a good experience, so they'll tell their friends and come back, and all that. How's the camping spots going?
I don't know what was here last time. Probably the same. I don't know how many spots, or what you saw last time was here. But there's spots here. There's like 4 spots along the front, and then the 9 spots along the side.
Well, I remember when we first started coming out there, you just had the 2 spots between those 2 buildings.
Oh, okay. There's a whole line of spots now.
Yeah, and then last time we was there, we camped kind of in the first row out there out there further away from the buildings.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I'm just waiting for you to buy the campground so you can be the head honcho here.
You just want me to be the head maintenance man. That's what you want.
No, I just want you to be the head finance guy.
Well, if you're that desperate, it must not be that good of an investment.
Uh, yeah, somebody else to take over with deeper pockets than me.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about it next time we get out there.
Okay. No, there's a lot I'd still like to do. I'd like to put another 12 RV sites out on the other part by the road. It's a matter of, putting a nice sign out front. There's a matter of, bringing a bunch of gravel in. Uh,
Yeah,
there's,
if I remember right, wasn't out there by the road an old relay station or something like that he said?
oh, no, out by the road, there was an old railroad, a, a, uh, a stage stop.
Well, isn't that a relay station?
I guess you could call them relay stations. They'd stop along their routes to, and then there used to be the old a ranch here in the late 1800s, a ranch house where people would stop at different time of the stage stop. Different.
So there's still interesting things to find in the ground, huh?
Oh yeah, metal detecting. Yeah, every now and then we find some cool stuff. So yeah, it's always a play, always a mystery.
Well, half the stuff I find isn't worth a hole in the ground, but I like it, so I keep it. And that's kind of at my fault because I got a lot of stuff at home.
Well, I did the detecting up there on the Arkansas, and I was surprised all the coins and stuff I was finding.
Oh, you robbed the whole thing. You cleaned it up. Man, I went out this last time and there wasn't shit left. Pardon me. There wasn't anything left.
As long as that has been around, especially because of the railroad right there.
Yeah, yeah.
There has to be a railroad stop someplace close by there too. That's a place to detect.
Well, we went under those tracks there and got some buckets of dirt from that area there and brought it back, and it had gold in it.
Well,
You remember that used to be where they hydroplaned or whatever, and the water would run down through there.
Well, you guys high banked right in the road.
Yeah, we did. We were finding good gold for a while. And then you were stealing water from us and finding gold in that little hole that you dug.
No, that was pretty funny actually.
Yeah, we thought so too.
No, I walked down and I saw you guys high banking right there, and I thought, and you guys were bringing your pump and running all that hose all the way down. You ran that hose about, I don't know, about 200 yards down the mountainside and down to the river, and you're bringing all that water up and all that water dumping off of your high banker. And I thought, you know what? If I set a sluice box right behind that, I could just shovel right in and use your water coming off of that.
And that's exactly what you did. And I think you found some flakes or something.
Well, I was finding some of the gold that you guys were flying off of that too. So I was just
bullshit.
helping you out. Yeah.
Don't tell me that. That'll irritate me more than anything.
Well, in case you lost anything, I found it. I was just like,
maybe that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, in case you did. But we know that thing that you guys were running was finding it all.
Right. You never find it all. I found that out so far. You never find it all. It's like when a person metal detects a park and says, well, I've already metal detected this, can't find anything else. Next, I'll go in there and find all kinds of coins and stuff.
That is true. It's the history and the stuff we find. No, you're absolutely right. That's the same way with gold hunting and metal detecting because, there's two type of corals. Most people like to use the mono just because it'll tend to go a little deeper. But a mono coral, if you think about it, goes down into a cone. Whereas a double D will go down straight down. Well, a double D cuts off at the bottom where the mono will go down more. So you get another, 2 or 3 inches or so more using the mono. But yet, since the mono is concave, you're going to lose all of that on the sides.
I was going to say you had to move your detector a lot slower with the mono, wouldn't you?
Well, but a lot of people use the monos. But if you just don't go over that just the right way, you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
next guy comes right behind you is going to find it if he just go. Or when you go around a bush, you go this way around the bush, or do you go that way around the bush? Everything diverts your direction.
Yeah, I've been in that dilemma several times. And then I find myself just going around and around and around.
Or you just pick a big area and you put 4 flags in the corners and you just work the hell out of that area. When that's all worked off, move it over to the next one, put your 4 flags and just work the hell out of that area. Then you
That's
know
a
you're
good idea. And that's basically what you did up in Nome. Where the rest of us were running around like rabbits with a coyote chasing us.
I don't know about that, but it was fun up there.
It was fun. We enjoyed it.
We'll have to plan that sometime again.
Yeah, if Augie will let us in.
He'll let us in. I talked to him last time at the show when they were down here. They'll let us in.
Yeah, he was down here in Costa Rica for a while.
Yeah, he was. Him and his girlfriend. Yeah.
And Tyler, because I know Tyler caught some fish down here.
Yeah. Did you see him?
No, I think they, last I heard, he was loading up the barge to go back up to Nome
Oh, yeah.
and, start setting up camp for the summer visitors.
It's getting that time. Yeah. All right, Gare. I know it's getting late for you, although it's different there since it's midnight for you. You guys will probably be going to bed soon.
Yeah, well, it's almost 8 o'clock. I go to bed at 8.
All right, Gary, we'll let you go, bud. We appreciate you taking some time and hanging with us, man.
Thank you, Jack. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, let me ask you a question before I let you go. Somebody just starting out in prospecting, what's probably the best piece of advice you would give them?
Don't give up. Don't give up. And, I think a person starts with just a pan and gets to understand how to classify out of a pan. And I think you just got to be patient.
That's very good advice, Gary. Don't give up.
All right. Take care.
Hey, thanks, Gary. Say hi to all, man. Talk to you later.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay, say bye. All right. Gary, our guest tonight, he's just a normal guy. Just love to go out and get some prospecting. That's all we all like to do. Just go out and get a little bit of prospecting. So anyways, it's been fun again. Please like, share, and subscribe, as they always say. I try to broadcast this live also onto the Facebook Gold Fever Radio on Facebook. So I tried to do that too. And what else is new? Let's see. I'm on Instagram too. Gold Fever Adventures on Instagram. You guys can go like, share, follow all them. Facebook pages, everything. All of the above. So we'll let you guys all go. I want to thank you guys coming in, inviting us into your homes, and enjoying another episode of the Gold Fever Radio. So, hey, you guys all take care. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. And until our paths cross again, get out, find a little bit of gold. Take care, everybody. Thanks.